just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the mound in this one, Michael Lorenzen.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Trey Turner leading things off. It takes a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ball 1 there.
Outside. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Foul ball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Witt makes the grab, and there's one away. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Runner on the go. There's the ball.
That's a ball.
Throw, save. Turner, the runner at second with one away. That's towards center. Isbell on the move. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. And that misses off the outside edge. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away.
Nope. That's inside.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Fought off foul. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Nick Castellanos in the box now. Takes strike 1. Ground ball left side, and that's a foul ball. The 0-2. Popped in the air, left field. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back. And on the hill today, Ranger Suarez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Check swing, called strike. That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Tapped out in front of the plate, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and Witt is out. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Just missed. That's off the mark. 3-0. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The wind of the pitch. Hard hit, right side. Stott over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Lorenzen back to work. Just missed. In the air, left field, down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. And here comes Alec Bohm. And first offering is fouled off. Inside, just missed. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Fly ball down the line. Renfroe squeezes it, and there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the veteran outfielder, Max Kepler. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. In there at the knees. Suarez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. In the dirt, 1-2 to count. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Full count now.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That one the other way, and no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Michael Massey stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Banks off the wall. Kepler hustles it back in. That holds the lead runner, and now they've got 2 in scoring position. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Golden opportunity right here. And that one almost hit him.
That's Bolton.
Perez at third. Massey stands at second. No outs. Next pitch inside, and it's 3-0.
Almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Comes through with the RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So
that one lifted to left. Kepler puts it away. 1 away. So up next, Michael Garcia.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swing and a ground ball. Off balance feet. There's 1 to first. Not in time. Great effort there. Now the left fielder, MJ Melendez. Out to short, Turner. They take the force out. That ends the frame. Back here in Kansas City, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johan Rojas. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. No play, that's an infield single.
Waste no time there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Harper up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. JT Realmuto steps in. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that is out of play. And fouled off. Second and third, 1 away. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. 2 on, 1 out. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Walked his first time. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Renfroe going back. And it bangs off the wall. The run scores from second. It's 2-2. Relay throw.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swinging a foul straight back.
Finish.
0-2 now. And down on strikes. Good job. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Jonathan India. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
The count.
And ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. Little chopper rolls foul.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
Next pitch is outside. Smoked into left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pasquantino, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Run around the move. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next
Ball
offering
back
upstairs. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
The catcher, number
Salvador Perez doubled his first time up. He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
In the air, center field. Rojas in position. He's got it. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, start of the fourth. This is Bryson Stott. Stott goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. One up, one down. And now it's Alec Bohm. Flied to right his first time. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Here's the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. The tag, and he's out. Now batting Max Kepler. He's 0 for 1. And there's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one ripped. Isbell brings it in for the third out. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Hunter Renfroe at the plate.
Hunter Renfroe.
That one fouled off.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Check swing, and he held up. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Flied to left his first time. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1's the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it's caught for the out. So up now for Kansas City, Maikel Garcia. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's fouled off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And that is ready now for the 5th inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. That one outside. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Phillies looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Got him looking. He's knocked 4 strikeouts down. So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner digs in now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Check swing, and he went. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Stays alive. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
Just missed. Line drive. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, MJ Melendez. Suarez back to work. Started after it. Appeal to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. And the 1-0.
Well, these Royals just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Melendez aboard here at first with nobody out. Top of the zone for a called strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Bobby Witt Jr. the next to hit. 1 for 2. First pitch misses. Fouled off. He was late. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And a base hit. Rudder puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. First and second, 2 outs. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. And that one fouled off. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. He will score. 3-2. They take the lead. So 2 down. And the batter now, Michael Massey. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Way inside. Straighten him up a little bit.
2 strikes to count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs. Up the middle, and that one handled. They get the force. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's JT Realmuto. And he hits a ground ball right side. And Realmuto is out. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball line to center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe. Now pitching for
on the mound now, Jose Ruiz.
Number 66.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Foul ball. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rojas corrals it, and there's 1 down. Kyle Isbell will hit next. Outside with a breaking ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. To the right side, and that's just foul. Falling behind 2-1. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, left field, down the line. Reaching for it, makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
Hey.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one out to right. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 35, Chris Stratton.
Late swing, fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Check swing, called strike. Into center. And there's a hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. 2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. That one the other way. 1 at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot.
Nope. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Tag save. The throw from Perez too late. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Kansas City, now the left fielder, MJ Melendez. Sliced hard but foul. Ruiz, 6'1" righty. He throws a curveball, a four-seamer, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. 1 for 3. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. So bases all loaded up. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. On a line. Reaching down, makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Melendez scores. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. And that's outside. 1-0. This one smacked out to left center. Melendez makes the grab, 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Hot shot to third. To first, Schwarber out of the play. 2 down, bases empty. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Ruiz back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And now 1-2. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So a man at first. And to the plate for Kansas City, Hunter Renfroe. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So digging in, Kyle Isbell. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Tanner Banks will take over here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good.
And there's a hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Back-to-back singles. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
On the ground, 2 ball. Comes home with it for 1. Over to first, safe.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll. Over.
MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals.
Blanco.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. Jonathan India at the plate. And he was nowhere near that one for strike 1.
Wow. The count.
That's not even close to the zone.
Right through there for a strike. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. That one ran inside, almost got him. Ground ball to Bohm. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hit on the ground to short. Throws to first in time. Now 1 gone in the 9th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Hauls it in for the out. So they're down to their final out. Max Kepler at the plate.
Kepler.
On the ground, and this should do it. Jump throw, and he's safe at first. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
He's safe.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Johan.
So runner at second, 2 down. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. That clips the corner. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Stratton is just 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those
Leading off
weapons.
tonight for
He may lean
Milwaukee,
on 1 or
the
2
right fielder,
pitches, depending on how
Jackson
things are going and how things are
Chourio.
working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Pitch
One ball,
misses, and
2
it's
strikes.
1-2. In the air to left center, Kepler brings it in. 1 down. Here's Yelich at the dish, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. And that one ripped to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. The relay. 1 out. Runner at second. Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball there.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Sets him down looking. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Haas, in the dirt. Outside. Now 2-0. Runner at second, 2 down. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And
Ball,
misses
back
inside. And ball
That's
4,
out.
2
Ball 4.
aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Oh, that hit him. Yelich flies around third. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third. So they're all loaded up. This is Bryce Turang. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, I guarantee you, after that last visit from the pitching coach, all he did was remind his pitcher, focus on this hitter and nothing else.
Check swing went around. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yelich, the runner at third. Haas on second. Hoskins on at first with 2 down. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's a 2-run single, and they lead by 2. First and second, 2 outs. Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground to third, and they put the tag on him for the out. Trey Turner at the plate. Peralta, in his 7th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And there's a foul ball. And there's one down.
Huge sigh of relief, I'm sure, for that guy out there on the bump to retire a great hitter like that for the first one of the game.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. 2 outs, base is empty. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. And a swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty. Freeland ranging back. And that one is off the wall. And he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first, thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Philadelphia, second inning set to go. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Sal Frelick. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the...
Runner on the go. Fought off foul. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
Runner on the go again. Pitch almost got him.
High leg.
Realmuto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3. So the batting order turns over. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch. Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Yelich swings through that one. As he comes to the plate for the second time today. On the ground right side. Stop. Sends it to first. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Peralta back to work. And a foul ball.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Batting 6.
This is Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
This to third. Zips it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The third baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And it's fouled away.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Runner at first with 2 away. Max Kepler at the plate. Fair ball. Bohm around second, headed for third. The relay throw, safe at second.
Back-to-back base hits. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. And saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
And fouled off. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position, bottom half of inning number 2. Base hit, 1 run in already. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate.
Can't pick it up cleanly. The tying run is in to score from third. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Harper now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And now they're out in front. It's 5-2. So 2 down. Here comes Real Muto. Check swing, called strike. Missed with a changeup. 1-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 6-2. So 2 away with nobody on. Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit. And a base hit right there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The batter, number 5.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. That's out to center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. JT Realmuto delivers yet again. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. And a foul ball.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Realmuto up with it. Fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away and a strikeout.
Left fielder.
Now it's going to be Eric Haas. He reached on a walk his first time. And that one in the air center field. Rojas. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now Rhys Hoskins. And that is out of play. Hoskins pushes it foul. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Real Muto gathers, throws to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. As we go to the last of the third.
Milwaukee.
Here's the third baseman,
Number
Alec Bohm.
77, Connor Thomas.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you can possibly ask.
0-1's the count.
Kepler, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Out there to center. Brings it in. One away. So, man aboard, Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
0-1.
Ball
I got
one
one
there.
ball, one strike.
Line drive. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Trey Turner. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
In the air, right field. Chourio has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth, stepping in, Bryce Turang. Left field. Kepler makes the grab, one away. Joseph Ortiz digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Ortiz goes 5 feet 9 inches, 185 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it, fires to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is fouled back.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Next offering is down low. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Caught him looking for the K. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 4th. So Harper stands in. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Snags it for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Kyle Schwarber.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
ground ball up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. Schwarber out on the play. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Leading off, Andrew Monasterio. Just missed.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for him to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Line drive, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning. The relay tries to get back and save.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Luzardo with a throw over. Chourio back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a ground ball, and that squirts through. And now 2 aboard. And he dives in ahead of the tag.
Now batting, the catcher.
And now it's William Contreras. 0 for 2 in this one.
Now pitching for
out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jose Ruiz.
66.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
2 on, 1 out. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1-2 to Contreras. Chases the changeup in the dirt. And he comes in to score on the wild pitch.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Haas in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That one not close. 2-0. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. And that's 2. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And there's 1 away.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Center field. Frelick has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 outs,
now
base is empty. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Boom.
First pitch just misses.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the catch, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. And a pitch. And another ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that
2
time.
balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Turang. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kepler makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field, and that keeps the inning alive.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Cut on and lifted in the air. Turang makes his way towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Turner now.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there. First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. You'll often hear the phrase short to it,
Baseman
long.
number 3.
Turner runs.
Right.
Pitch
Nope,
misses.
that's the ball.
Harper.
You think throws, save. That's a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That is the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, top of inning number 7. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. Fouled off. He was late. Ruiz, in his 5th season, he throws a curveball, a 4-seamer, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. So back to the top of the order, Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Gets him to chase after that one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Monasterio into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. And now it's Christian Yelich. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tanner Banks.
Phillies, number 58, Tanner Banks.
That one fouled off. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and that's a foul ball. Struck him out looking.
Now batting.
And now William Contreras 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, and that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swings and misses. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fly ball to right. Squeezes it, and that is that. set for the last half of the seventh. And here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball.
He's been able to go
2
inside
strikes.
as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Makes the catch for the out. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 3. Swings through that one.
He's been very consistent with his
0-1's
command
the
out
count.
there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much
Now
split the
pitching
zone
for
down the
Milwaukee.
middle, and those are the ones where
Number
you got to make them
45.
pay.
Digging
After
in, Nick Castellanos.
Uribe.
First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Late with the swing there. Man at first,
0-2
one
the
away.
count.
Out towards right center field. Chorio makes the play. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the 8th. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Eric Haas. Check
Count
swing.
1-0.
Did he go? No, he didn't.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
He was late there. Strike one.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That clips a corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Next offering is in the dirt. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Realmuto down to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
The first baseman.
And here is Hoskins. And that one wrapped foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Rojas pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
They say you win. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. The changeup missing. 2-1. Swings through that one, out in front that time. That's inside.
3-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field, and that extends the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 41.
And now, Joseph
Joe
Ortiz. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Out to center. Rojas settles underneath it, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Is fouled off. Bounce to the right. And they tag him out. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Out to short, Ortiz. On to first. 2 up, 2 down. Next to hit, Max Kepler. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops into the glove, and the inning is over. We go to the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Sal Frelick. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball is outside. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Coming around third is Frelick. He'll score easily.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Runner in scoring position. No out.
Now
and we've got ourselves a pitching change. Orion Kerkering.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Hauls it in for the out. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Rojas grabs it on the run. Throw cut off to third. Tag, got him. And that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. The Phillies hang on to win it for Chris. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Raiders taking on the Phillies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And on the mound today, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
Gunnar Henderson now at the plate.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
De La Cruz. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco.
Runner on at first with one gone. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lindor, 31 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And a curve is down and in.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2-2.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to.
De La Cruz. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
It's 0-1.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Oh, nice play. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
They'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Shohei Ohtani. Now the box comes up empty with a swing there. Next pitch, not close, up high.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Safe. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. De La Cruz at second with nobody out. Next pitch is downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Lindor makes the catch, and there's one gone.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
Terry Pendleton, the next to hit. There's a strike. In the dirt. Ball to strike. Breaks his bat, pops it up. Henderson makes the play. 2 away now. Anthony Santander at the plate. Squirts away a little bit. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
To the right side, Bregman in plenty of time to first. That's the third out. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now the first baseman, Anthony Santander. And that one hammered back there. Gone. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. And now the catcher comes up to him, Samuel Basallo. And that one fouled off. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And there's a ball.
2-2.
And that misses. And now it's 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Left-hand batter waits. And they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Now this is in the air down the line. Santander gets under it. 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. And now it's Alex Bregman. On the ground, right side. What a stop. Throws from his knees. They get the out, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Ball 1 on the pitch inside. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air, right field. Trout hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Check swing, went around. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls.
1 out. Base is empty. And a breaking ball misses outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Not close with that one. And that's ball 1. That to right. Trout is there. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Bellinger up to hit. Yamamoto back to work. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-1.
And that's outside. Belsingi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. De La Cruz fires over to first, and one away in the top of the third. Roman Anthony getting ready to hit. Slings to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. So the lineup flips over, and now Mike Trout. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throws across the diamond. That's out number 3. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. This is Bryson Stott. Grounds one to short. Lindor. The throw to first. One gone. Bottom of the third inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Chourio. That one drilled left field. And a couple of quick outs. So 2 down now. And here is Elly De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fly ball center field. Bellinger. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Start of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Gunnar Henderson. First pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019.
1-1.
Checks his swing, appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. That one drifts inside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Here's Francisco Lindor.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Tap foul at the plate. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Misses outside, and 1-1. That's a laser base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is a big first out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Base hit into right center. Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Big RBI for him right there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but some
ground ball to first, could be 2. To second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play. Back here in Philadelphia, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Just off the inside edge. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. Here's the tag, and he's out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Santander in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Two outs, base is empty. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And he is thrown. Back here in Philadelphia. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now it's Alex Bregman. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And they get Bregman for the out. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure, for them they feel that they are right at home.
Throw on to Santana, and a couple of quick outs. Anthony in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Next offering is downstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. First and second, 2 outs. Gunnar Henderson will hit next. And he grounds one to the right side. Stop. Throws to first. Third out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now it is JT Realmuto. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, these guys just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
This one in the air, right field. Trout on his horse. Hauls it in, 2 away. Carlos Santana, the next to hit. And a ground ball to first. And he's out on the tag. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Top 6. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And the first offering is not close. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland. And a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Next one in the dirt.
Hey. 3-1.
Hard hit left side. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander. He's already homered in this game.
Now pitching, Ryan Hudson.
And ball one. Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
That's a ball.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
3-0.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Count is full.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. Now a chance for Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Gets the outside corner with that one. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one misses.
That's a ball.
Now 1-2.
Ball.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Chourio right there to make the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Bryson Stott. Arrieta back to work.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Just missed. Just off the outside edge.
Expect for that guy to come something in the zone because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that drops foul. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
That's a ball.
Chourio, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important getting back into this ballgame.
Good eye in that spot. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Anthony flashes the leather on the run and catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
De La Cruz, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. The other way. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. And a foul ball.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Foul ball there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
1-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is fouled back. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So up next, Roman Anthony, 1 for 2. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Mark Davis.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Puts it away for the out. Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
Right fielder, Mike Trout.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Ground ball left side, and it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Henderson swings through it for strike one. He caught it behind his back. Over to first. In time. Got him. And we're back. Now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Manny Ramirez. That one way inside. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Did not go. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2-2.
Got him swinging. So digging in, Terry Pendleton. Chapman, a 6'4" lefty, 37 years young, and he was born in Cuba.
That's a ball.
And that is downstairs.
1
ball,
and
1
1
strike. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield.
Bregman for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Ready to begin the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Lindor swings through that one.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Just missed. Swings through that.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning at the plate, Anthony Santander. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the slider just misses.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. That clips the corner.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Ball 1 there. And a swing and a miss.
1-2 the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Samuel Basallo getting ready to hit. Fought off foul. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, one strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
Good late
0-2.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Strike two.
No balls, two strikes.
Good eye
No,
right
that's
there.
down. Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone. Carlos Santana now at the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
It might be time to
0-1.
choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
0-2.
Next offering is down low. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning.
Ball.
Next offering upstairs.
Two balls, two strikes.
That's down
got
and
full
in.
count.
A slider missed. Fans another, and that's three straight. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's Alex Bregman. New arm out of the bullpen, Cade Smith.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He's got it, and there's one down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Just
That
off
missed,
the
that's
inside
the ball.
edge.
1-2.
Next
2
offering
and 2.
down low and in the dirt. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. That
Ball
one
count.
missing inside. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Base hit.
Showed a lot of fight with two strikes in
Now
that
batting,
AB.
left
Just a
fielder,
solid swing
Roman
right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
0-1.
Anthony now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy
That's
two.
it.
And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Shortened a bunt and missed it. And it's 0-1. And that is out of play. In the air, left side. Anthony on the move towards foul ground. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now it's going to be Jason Churio. Check
Yeah.
swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
Just
No, that's it.
missed. Right side. Trout on his horse. Puts it away for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. That's a
Ball.
little bit low. On the ground.
ball.
And that's just foul. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
Well, I'm not sure if he expected to get